Welcome to Technically Speaking, a new monthly program produced by St. Clair County RESA and featuring the St. Clair County Technical Education Center. You know, tech is one of the best kept educational secrets in all of St. Clair County and is preparing to celebrate its 35th anniversary. Our goal in this and every edition of Technically Speaking is to give you an in-depth look into the programs offered at Tech and introduce you to the staff, the students, and the quality of education offered there. In this episode of Technically Speaking, we are going to introduce you to one of the original programs here at Tech, Engineering Graphics and Animation. This program has undergone several changes over the years and now features some of the latest computer graphics and software. Every concept or idea for a new product, house, building, or tool must be thought out and designed before it can be manufactured or built. Students in the Engineering and Graphics program are taught this process from initial concept through design and all the way to product development. Here, not only do students learn how to design a product, they also produce a prototype. The U.S. Bureau of Labor predicts there will be nearly a 10% growth in job opportunities through the rest of this decade for students with architectural and civil drafting skills. And for those students going into animation, the demand is even greater. When we come back, I will join you in the Engineering and Graphics classroom and we'll meet the program's instructor, Dave Draper. Welcome back to Technically Speaking and welcome to the Engineering Graphics and Animation classroom. And joining me now in this segment is the instructor for the program, Dave Draper. And Dave, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
So Dave, give us a little bit about your background and how you became the instructor of this program.
Well, I went to Fair State University and got my associate's degree in architectural drafting, and then worked in the drafting field for about 10-15 years. And an opening came up over here at Tech back in the late 80s for a third session, and I started getting into teaching and went back, finished up my bachelor's degree in education.
Great.
And then worked adult ed for several years. And then in 2000, an opening came up here at Tech, and been here since.
Wow, that's great. And that's one of the unique things here with the instructors. One of the requirements, you have to have, 4,000 hours in the occupation that you're teaching?
Yes, 4,000 hours in your field, and all the instructors here did not go for their education degree before they came here. They work on it after they're already working here.
But having that experience sure counts,
yes.
And I'm sure the kids really see the difference with you helping them learn those skills and that type of thing. So tell us a little bit about this Engineering Graphics and Animation program. What's this program all about? Okay,
what we do is mainly drafting itself, and we work into using AutoCAD at the start for the first year students. They end up doing pretty much basic drafting. We've gotten away from a lot of the manual work now, but we still do sketching, lettering, and then they'll go into multi-view drawings, section views, assembly drawings, a little bit of architecture at the start, and do one final capstone project at the end of the first year.
Now, is that one of the biggest changes in the program? And not so much, obviously, curriculum has changed over the years as technology and knowledge has increased, but is it mainly because you're using computers for most of the work rather than paper pencil like you've done back when you were in school?
Yeah, that's the main reason. It was hard to switch or to just using computers, but the industry's going that way more. So, but there's still certain manual work that they need to know and be able to do, even if they don't go into drafting, there'll still be something they can use in any occupation.
Now, you've also added animation to the program. Tell us why you did that and what you want to accomplish with that part of it.
Okay, next year would be the first year that we're going to add animation to the program. And the main reason we did that was during the last couple open houses, a lot of students and parents have been asking about animation or game design. And it's something I've wanted to have in here, but it took a little while to finally get everyone on board to say, yes, let's do it. And what we're going to be using Maya for our main program, and then Pixar RenderMan for the additional rendering program that we're going to use.
And that Pixar is like what we see with some of those Pixar movies coming out, isn't it?
Yes, both programs. Pixar will use Maya to do part of their films, and then they use the RenderMan, I think, to do like finished product on the movies and that.
Now, not only do students get a chance to obviously learn some skills in that, but they also have a little competition that they get to participate in. It's called MITES, isn't it?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, MITES is the Michigan Industrial and Technology Education Society, and it's been around for about 80 years now. And it's a good competition because the students can do the work right in the classroom and do not have to go to the competition in May. But they can work on projects of any type project they want, and usually I can find some category to put it in. The main one that seems like most of the students end up doing is the architecture for some reason. But they, several will do, I tell them you can do any project, even work that we did in the classroom, and submit it for the
What do students gain by participating in the MITES program?
I think that gives them more confidence in what they can do, especially if they place in the program. A lot of ours will place at the regional level, but to go to the state level and compete against all other schools at the state, and to place within the top 10 there, and we've done very well over, especially last year, we placed first through fourth in several categories. Great. So I think it really gives confidence to the students.
And not only that, participating in that, but can't students also learn some college credit while you're in your program here too? Yes,
they do have articulation from our program, especially SC4. And Ferris and a couple other schools, Baker. And it'll give you 2 classes that you will not have to take at those schools normally.
Oh, great.
It used to be the manual part and then the CAD part.
Okay, great.
So that works out for the students. It saves the parents some money, as they go to school.
If mom and dad came up to you and said, Mr. Draper, why should my son or daughter enter into your program, what would you tell them?
Well, I think even if they don't go into this field, I think everything that we do will help them in any occupation they go into. And with CAD, you don't necessarily have to be in a drafting occupation. You could be in public safety, you could be in the health occupations. You could be in several fields that you wouldn't think of that would use the drafting CAD that we learn here. Plus with animation now, you can do that on your own through freelance work, and I really have to move out of state to even work on it anymore.
That's great. Well, it's time for us to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to have the opportunity to meet a couple of students in Dave Draper's Engineering, Graphics, and Animation program, so don't go away.